A man has died after a standoff with police last night.
This played out on Greeneland Boulevard when officers responded to a call about a shooting. Casey joins us live now. This is Casey Baylor joining us live in Portsmouth, where she spoke with neighbors. Casey, you've been there all morning this morning. What did the neighbors say?
Bethany, Ashley, detectives spent hours searching that home right behind me as part of this investigation. Now, neighbors say this area is relatively quiet, but right now they say they cannot wrap their heads around what happened overnight.
I heard sirens and the cops, and I saw a cop, so first thought was just get the kids in the bathroom in the back room.
Charles Johnson describes a chaotic scene playing out in his neighborhood.
It sounded like a couple fireworks real quick, not many, because all the shots went off at the same time within like a second.
He rushed his children inside their home as officers responded to a shooting on Greeneland Boulevard. When officers arrived just before 8 Wednesday night, they found a woman shot with serious injuries and a man with a gun. A police spokeswoman says officers commanded the man to drop his weapon, but he refused and fired at officers. The spokeswoman says officers returned fire.
They were leaning up against my Tahoe to take cover, and as soon as the gunfire was over, I opened the door, looked outside. They were already over there doing CPR.
The police spokesperson says police shot the man who died at the scene. Medics took the woman to the hospital for treatment. Johnson captured this cell phone video as paramedics arrived. He says a couple lives at the home and he would see the man living there often.
I just wave at him every day, watch him ride his motorcycle and pop wheelies for the kids.
Now his family is trying to deal with the incident that occurred right across the street.
It hasn't even processed yet for the most part that my neighbor's gone. It's still pretty odd.
And another neighbor who did not want to talk on camera says the man who died is his friend of about 13 years and says it's unlike him to be involved in a situation like the one that occurred overnight. Meanwhile, Johnson says he's concerned for his family's safety as violence comes inches and inches closer to his home. We're live in Portsmouth. I'm Casey Baylor for 13 News Now.
All right, Casey, thanks for that report. Virginia State Police investigating this shooting. Portsmouth police say none of the officers involved were hurt.